Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to use Canva. Canva is a presentation software program that I found online. It is very different than any other software program I've ever used for presentations. They do have a lot of really unique options, something that I have never found on anything else before. So I thought I'd give it a try. It was my first time using Canva. Really my first time using anything other than PowerPoint, so I thought it would be kind of a challenge at the same time that I was learning something new. So this is my title page. The background is kind of a pre-created layout option that was done by another user of Canva. Um, they have a lot of options for things for you to either completely make your own or kind of use someone else's material and put in your own information. And by using someone else's material, this stuff is made public by the user. So it's not like you're really stealing anything, you're just kind of using it and making it your own. On Canva's website, they describe it as being able to design stunning presentations that engage your audience with Canva's free presentation software. I found a lot of really interesting features on Canva. You are allowed to upload your own photos. I found all three of these from the internet and put them onto Canva. You can get them from your computer or Facebook or search through their over 1 million pictures on Canva. They do have a lot of background options. Not many of them are free. A lot of them cost $1. There are a lot of really neat things that you can put in the background of your presentation, but if you do want some of the more interesting ones, you do have to pay for it. Canva has a lot of really unique fonts as well. A lot of them I had never really seen before. I used some of the more simple and basic fonts, but there were a lot of really neat ones that you could use to really kind of make your program or your presentation stand out. I also found that you can add grids, frames, shapes, charts, and lines to your presentation to kind of convey your points. And they do have an option to add interesting little illustrations and icons. And they do have a lot of layout options. The one that I found was free. There are many that you do have to pay for, but they're all done by someone else, and they've made them public so that you could use them. There are some really neat setups, a lot of really great pictures on there already as well, so those are always an option to do, otherwise you can create your own. Why did I choose Canva? Well, I chose Canva because I've used PowerPoint plenty of times. I really just wanted to try something new, and it worked out pretty well. I think it was a little hard for me at first to kind of think about doing something other than PowerPoint, but this really kind of turned out well, at least I think it did, and it was something different. There are quite a few disadvantages though to using Canva. First is that you have to pay for a lot of things. If I was doing this for professional reasons, maybe I would pay for it. I don't really like, I guess, that you have to pay for it, but I could see why you should need to. But I also see that your amounts could add up pretty quickly because a lot of the options are $1. So if you wanted to use several of them, you could, spend $20 on a really great presentation. There also aren't any animation features or the ability to do slide transitions in your Canva presentation unless you upload it to something else, which kind of is another disadvantage. You can't do your slideshow on Canva itself. You have to download your presentation and then open it up in another program, which I chose PowerPoint. So even though I wanted to stay away from PowerPoint, I ultimately ended up using it anyways. But it did work out well. I was able to do some slide transitions. It was very easy to do, very easy to take each slide and put it onto PowerPoint to create this presentation. So it is a little bit of a disadvantage, but not too bad. And if you wanted to go ahead and create your own Canva presentation, just go to canva.com. You'll have to sign up with a user account, and then you have access to all sorts of really great features, good backgrounds, fun colors, and text. And now I am going to show you Canva. This is their website. This is what it looks like when you start to create your own slideshow. You can choose from all sorts of different layouts. Some of them are free, like I said. Many of them are paid for. And these are all things that someone else has done. The free ones are ones that they're allowing you just to use and, kind of make your own. And these are some of the fun elements that I was talking about. Let's see if I can get that open. The grids, the frames, the shapes, and all sorts of other things. And up here you can search, and you can literally type in anything, which I typed in pickle. I just wanted to do something really random, and a whole bunch of pickle images came up, so I thought that was really fun. Here are some of the text options. You can do all sorts of different things, and in different ways, different shapes. And here are a couple of the background options as well. These ones are the ones that you do have to pay for. Up here are some of the free ones. They're a little bit more plain and boring maybe, but they are free, so that's nice. And here's where you can upload your own photos. All of the photos that I use for my presentation are ones that I found on the internet, with the exception of the title page one. I used that from the previous user. But it really makes for a great presentation. I thought it turned out really well. I liked all the colors that I could use. And as soon as you are finished with your presentation, you can go ahead and download it up here. You can make it public if you choose, so that other people can use it. And once you've downloaded it, then you can go ahead and put it on something else. The website actually suggests that you use Adobe Flash Player. I've never really used that for a slideshow before, so I did choose PowerPoint. They also have a lot of really great tutorials on Canva to show you how to make the presentations really unique. Despite some of those, I still had a lot of questions and was really unsure about how to use a lot of different things. But I think a little playing around with it, and I may be able to really kind of gain a little bit more experience with Canva. Well, I appreciate you for watching. Anytime that you want to create a presentation that's a little bit different and you want to kind of go away from PowerPoint, Canva is a great option, so keep it in mind. Thanks again for watching.